man. It's been a rough weekend, man.
I get it, man. I get it.
It's story time. All right.
Oof.
So let me tell you how shitty my weekend was.
Pin as a picture. Scene.
It's Friday night.
Oof.
The game. Liverpool is hosting Arsenal the following day.
Oof.
I'm in my thoughts, just stressing out. Do I call off of work? Do I go to work? What do I do? You know what? I just had to go to work. Whatever. I wake up 5 in the morning. My girl wakes me up and says, "Yo, you going to work?" I felt something in my heart to call off. I'm like, no, I'm calling off today. Made the call. Made it happen. Started off good, you know. Pukki got me going. I was like, oh shit, all right, this is gonna be a good fucking day. Chelsea won. Whatever. The game comes along. All right, here we go. It's game time. Fucking score line on the side. You guys know what happened. Called off for that. I even put the picture up of me, my girl, and Ace, our
And it was a
dog.
pickup.
And it wasn't even picked to be in the My Premier League morning showing. That's that. Now, aside from all that, fantasy. Rashford, 0 points. Martial, who I captained at home against a weak
We'll get into it in a minute.
total of 10 points.
Oof.
Aubameyang, what?
2
2
points.
points. And then, it doesn't even end there. That's just the beginning. Sunday rolls around. Well, obviously the Sunday rolls around, of course. Fucking have the game first thing in the morning for the team that we play on Inter. Semi-final, second leg. And I'm sorry, round 16, second leg, and we're down aggregate 2-1, but this league is stupid and doesn't do overtime or penalties, so whoever was higher on the table moves on.
So stupid.
Fix your league. We tie 1-1. That was the knife. That was the turn of the knife. And I was like, oh, but things slightly changed. Start off with the actual game that I was playing in. Not only, unfortunately, we did lose, but the way we lost was the most Liverpool way to lose. And I'll tell you why.
Why?
It was.
And Marco can bash on me later on all he wants. At that point, I didn't care. The game was already over. But first play of the game. Not first play, but first few minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Pass back to Edgar.
No.
Yes.
Rolls past him.
No.
He turds. He slips.
The goal comes in 2 seconds later.
The guy ran past him. We both managed to catch up, but at that point, it was too late.
All he did was take a step back, upper 90,
slotted it.
right over Palacios.
Edgar slipped.
Oh my.
That dude.
I didn't know that.
The first
know
thing
that.
I told him after the game, the first thing that came to my mind, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if he's mad or not. But I'm telling him
I
this.
actually told him, like, no, too soon. But Edgar was laughing, so he was like, no, he's laughing. I can tell him. I'm like, all right,
yeah,
go for it.
dude. Because the first thing that came to my mind, it wasn't. Oh shit! About scoring us. It wasn't. Oh fuck! We have to win this game by 3 goals now. No, it was. Holy shit! He's Steven Gerrard. That's when everything started turning better, and then my day ended up perfect. But I won't tell you why until we get there. So let's kick it off with some Premier League action. The first game of the week that we the first actual game of the week that we didn't really mention was Aston Villa versus Everton, where Aston Villa did get the victory. I think 2-0 over Everton.
Yeah,
Right.
which pissed me off.
Yes, me too.
Why did it piss you off,
I
Tommy?
didn't see that at all, man. I mean, I've been writing Everton's clean sheets because they look really solid defensively, and it was like I think it was the team that hadn't scored versus the team that hadn't conceded so far, or hadn't scored more than once. Because Aston Villa did score that 1 goal against Spurs, I think.
Yeah.
And then you get 2 goals out of nowhere. out of nowhere, and they looked amazing. They looked amazing at home. They looked great. They really did.
I mean, I think from the beginning of the season, we've all said that Aston Villa looks pretty solid.
Yeah.
I mean,
As
this
much
is
as they've
a
done a
good
lot of
representation of that, perhaps.
Yeah.
And then you have Jack Grealish finally snapping his loss,
Yeah, thankfully.
his
for him.
losing streak, and he thanked everybody on Twitter, which I thought was pretty cool of him.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he acknowledged
What'd
it
he
on
say?
Twitter. Well, I mean, I can't really. I'll paraphrase, but he was
Yeah,
like,
paraphrase it,
he's like, well, like thank God for that. You know that.
Like, yeah,
He
okay.
finally snapped it.
Hey,
That's
good. He has a
funny.
sense of humor about it. You have to have a sense of humor in this kind of
Yeah, that's cool.
in this world nowadays. But that's a good victory for Aston Villa at home. Get to start. What's wrong with you?
No, the only reason why I'm pissed is because I had money on Everton winning.
Oh, shit.
$5, but like I put
my
like it wasn't
God.
easy. It was plus on both sides, and I was like, you know what, Everton should technically walk away with this with no problem.
Bro, Everton have some problems. up
Yeah,
front,
for
man.
real.
Yeah,
For
they
a
have
team
problems.
that stacked up a lot this transfer window, they're having some issues. Maybe that's something that we should kind of dissect a little bit more
Sure.
Gonna have to get into
with
it.
our not so analytical analysts.
Yeah,
But the big game that we had that was kind of below the radar was the Norwich game versus Chelsea,
Yes.
which it did turn out to be a fucking
What a game.
banger.
It was a banger. It was
What
a
a
great game. It was a great game to watch. Great game to start the weekend, early Saturday. You always want those kinds of games to kick off the
it
The-
just
the game
motivates
week.
you to continue watching them
Ex-
throughout the day,
Yeah,
throughout the
just-
weekend.
yeah, just like sit there and watch everything. Man.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great.
I mean, so who was the one that kicked everything off that game?
For the scoring?
Yeah,
Adams. No, Abraham. Abraham was the first goal.
Yes, Tammy Abraham. It
Abraham.
was like in the second minute or something like that, right?
Yeah, it was pretty early in the game. It was like the first 5, I think. He scored a goal, and then but Norwich came along like 2 minutes later and scored
Yeah.
their tie.
quick response and
It was
by
assist
who?
by Pukki.
Yeah, man, this
Yeah.
guy is
On
doing it
fire.
on both sides of the ball, assisting and scoring them.
He's the Finnish magician, man.
How old is he?
30.
Pukki?
Yeah, it's like 28.
I
I
thought he was
think.
29.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
he's up there in age.
What?
Like he's in his prime now.
What?
Yeah.
Why is it that it's? I mean, maybe it's just a spell of good form, but in the championship, he was the top goal
Top
scorer.
scorer, yeah.
Is it a spell of good form, or is he a top notch striker?
I think if you could, Chelsea, we all know have had issues. So, but he was pivotal in 2 goals. I think it matters more that he scored that hat trick, and he was able to inflict some kind of damage on Liverpool. I think it's just like I think he's the real deal. Like I think he has that. I think he has that.
Like he should move to a bigger team.
That's the thing. I don't know if he would do it at any other team.
That's also the thing. Like he already showed it last season that he can keep it up for a full season to come up as top scorer. This time around, you would think that it would be different against Premier League sides. And maybe better defensive sides, maybe better organization, I guess, tactically.
he scored against Liverpool.
And he's still doing it.
Yeah.
And he's still doing it. So I think, I'm gonna go so far as to say if he continues like this up until January transfer window, I wouldn't be surprised if someone puts in a bid for him for January.
I would hope, and he would be smart enough. I don't know if he wants to become a legend at Norwich, but if he really wants to be in the top league for the whatever remaining of his career is, he should make the move now, not do what Vardy did and just wait. And just stay at
No,
Leicester.
I think he should stay, man.
I was gonna ask.
Because
Yeah.
the thing is, it reminds me of if you remember Cisse, Dembaba. For some reason, they're all Newcastle strikers.
Yeah, I was saying right now, I was like, they're
Andy
kinda-
Carroll, all those guys, and as soon as they hit form, they got bought up and then they dried out.
They dried
you had
out.
Andy Carroll to Liverpool, Brian Cisse.
But how
to freaking-
old were they when they got bought out? They were young.
They were younger than him.
But the thing, like, I see what Marco's saying. Like, Pukki's what? How old is he?
29.
29 years old. Damn, 29 years old.
So that means it's ticking. It's ticking.
It's
now
Maybe he
Yeah.
has like another good 2 years.
This game, yeah.
And then he has to go
if
back
that.
to not back to Champions League, but come on.
back to a low. Yeah, he's
lower
not gonna
sort-
be.
yeah.
He's, I don't know, man.
Pukki,
And
stay at Norwich, please, Pukki.
Yeah,
You're gonna be too expensive.
That's the thing. Like, if you were him, or if you had the chance, like, what team can pick him up right now in the winter transfer window that
I
can actually
mean-
use him and not leave him on the bench?
Who's lacking for attacking right now? Nobody. Everybody has attacking threats. he'd be going in reverse if he were to play for any of our teams.
Well, what about Pukki to Everton?
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. They got Ray Charleston there. They got what's the other?
They're using him as a right mid, and then they're using Bernard as a left. Sigurdsson.
Sigurdsson.
They
He's
have
central.
Kane,
He's more
center mid.
central.
Center attacking mid.
But their strikers, Cenk Tosun and Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Oh shit! That's
Are
not a
trash.
bad. That's not a bad move, man.
Don't forget they had the Italian kid. Keane.
Yeah, but they're not giving him minutes. He's
Yeah,
19.
Moise Keane. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's not a bad move.
What
Moise
if you put
Keane.
the young kid with the on-form hot
That's
striker?
not a bad
Why not?
move.
Why
A
not?
young Moise Keane to learn under the wings of informed Pukki, who destroyed the championship and is kind of taking the Premier League by storm right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good shout, dude.
You know, I'm just throwing it out there.
All right,
If he
Everton,
continues.
if you guys do this move, you heard it on Benchwarmers first. Give
All right,
him
but
credit.
just pay attention to us and only
incentives.
us, and your next move has to be to Everton.
On some other news, walking away from Norwich a bit, giving it to the victors on this side, I guess. Chelsea walk away with the 3 goals and 3 points as well. Frank Lampard gets his first victory as Chelsea manager,
So,
and again, what we said was gonna be a banger, which was a banger. But to me, I think the main headline was Abraham, for I guess throughout the whole game, just because I believe he had a brace, right?
Yes,
yeah, he had a
two.
brace, and given all the scrutiny and racism and everything that falls that he got recently, to come up big and not show lack of confidence in this game, I think it was a big move for him.
at home, definitely.
Yes. And
But
100% with everything.
Norwich are home.
Norwich won.
No, yeah.
Yeah, Norwich
Yeah,
are
I
home is
was
a way
saying
win.
Norwich won.
Oh, yes.
No,
But not only that, the youth in that top line, the top 3,
Oh,
and them being able to pull it off,
it
was nice.
So they have Mount, who's 17 years old.
No.
Mount is 18.
Mount's 18.
Yeah, it's 18, and 19.
And
18, 19, and 20, because Pulisic is 20, 19 or 20, something like that.
That is a very, very young,
Unexperienced, quote
not even like Pulisic's
unquote,
experience.
unexperienced. Well, that's what I say. Only him. The other 2 are just coming up.
But I'm not saying unexperienced. I'm saying a very young, solid attack to build
Yes.
around.
Hell
And,
yeah.
I mean, having Frank Lampard as kind of like the tactical genius behind. Well, we'll see if he's the tactical genius behind
Mount's 20.
it. Mount's 20. Okay.
Abraham's
Still-
21.
And the other one's
Pulisic
20.
is 20.
Yeah, you go.
Oh,
So it's
still
20.
young.
It's
Still
still-
young
it's
kids.
crazy
Damn, Abraham's
young.
21.
Abraham's 21.
I feel like you should have been broken out.
I know, right?
I feel like if you're like 20 years old, 21, and you haven't already made a name for yourself, you're probably not gonna do it.
I mean, in
Which
his
is fucked up.
defense, he spent all of last season on loan at Derby County.
Oh, that's true.
So he hasn't really gotten a chance to break out yet. This is his chance because he's now with the same manager that was with him at Derby.
Well,
They
him and
utilize
Mount,
him.
right? They both
Correct.
from
They
Derby.
both were. Yeah, right.
And you can see Mount, like he appreciates the fact that Whatchamacallit is allowing him to do whatever he wants. Not whatever he
Lampard?
wants, but
Is it? You're talking about Lampard?
yeah,
Okay.
he let him like not do whatever he wants, but gives him the freedom to just play.
Yeah, he's giving him like I like what you're saying. Like he's giving him like, okay, you know what? I trust you.
I trust you. You
Do what you gotta
yeah,
do.
Yeah, I'll give you my idea. Run with it and see what you can come up with. And it's kind of like what it looked like with like this game.
If I were a Chelsea fan, I'd be happy, but
The
I'm
future
not.
looks bright, not just this year.
Also, if I were a Chelsea fan, I'd probably kill myself. But